Hello everyone, BoltBlaze12 here, and welcome to our makeup stream for last night's stream. I didn't realize after crashing I forgot to hit the start stream button again on the OBS, which left about over an hour and a half of footage that we didn't get to see. So let's make that up now. So for tonight we're just gonna stick with the scroll. We're gonna stick with our Scroll Cup team because our Great League team didn't do so well. Then again, that's kind of what happens when your whole team's weak to like one type. Anyways, let's get started. We did pick up some pretty good wins. I really wish I got to show y'all, but I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to make up tonight. All right, we got talk specs here. We're gonna build up to that. Alright, got a nice little talk specs here. Oh, Malamar. Yeah, Malamar does pretty good in this. But I do think the play is to let it go. Alright. Now I go for Surf. And then we'll go from there. Boom. Now let's try this. Okay, Gastrodon. The thing of Cram-alot, which I learned last night, is it hits quite hard. Like, very quite hard. To where now we're going to let this go. Actually, no, I lied. We'll switch up. I think we might just switch it. We'll switch to the lead, yeah. Let's switch up the lead. Might be the algorithm playing tricks again. All right, let's get Merlin. Ooh, Brione. Now that's a surprise. Well, it makes sense since its evolved form got banned, but not its pre-evolved form. Still, not having that fairy stab on the charm will definitely not do it favors. Especially since we just snagged both the shields. Yeah, they just hand those shields on a silver platter. Hello, Light Dragon Boy. Nothing much. We're just doing some Pokemon Go here since last night I accidentally forgot to keep the stream going like a Dingledorp. But you know, it happens. I'm also considering possibly moving the Pokemon Go streams to Fridays or something. It's still in work in progress. But yeah. Boom. Alright. Alright, they got to go for a Brick Break or a Wild Charge, but either ways, they're losing something. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. I just looked at your username first. Hello, Comet. Now, see, as I've defeated this guy with just a Cram-alot. Cram-alot is very good in this meta. Okay. Like if you which is nice because it just came out. Yeah. When it has a chance, it just does really disgusting things. Alright, we're gonna swap into our Annihilate here. Oh, you got Zygarde today? Pretty cool. That's cool. What stats were they? Do you know? Did you get a good stat one? Unfortunately, mine were pretty mediocre. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna fire a wild charge here. Now, let's see if we can, we're gonna try and clean up. We're gonna try and let Cram-alot do its thing. Okay, that's impossible. Morpeko just swaps. Alright, point taken. We'll just lead back Cram-alot again. And we'll pray we do not get any more... Ah. Of that. But yeah, pretty cool got Zygarde. If you ever get a golden ball cap or something, definitely consider using on that. Because Mega Zygarde's be quite good. Alright. Oh, what was his stats when he got it? Not very good, that's all I'm gonna say. They were not, like, ideal. Alright, we're gonna... No, we're just gonna do this. Boom. Alright. I do not believe we'll need Palm-alot for the rest of this. So we can let him go. But yeah. Let's see what comes in the back. Shadow Malamar. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. And we're just gonna let this go. Ooh. Oh, okay. We just won. Because the thing with Araquanid is it cannot touch... It doesn't have much play against Annihilate. They're about to learn that the hard way. Yep, that's our win. Yeah, as for my Zygarde, it's definitely on my list of things to... If they make golden ball caps stuff more common, it's definitely on my list. Though I might also wait. I might just wait till Mega Zygarde comes out, so I actually have a reason to power it up. Okay, we're just gonna have a mop match. A mop match made in heaven. Okay, we know this ain't CMP. Quagsire. Okay. wait, its full power got bad stats? Oh no, like, if we're talking 100% Zygarde, that thing's, like, good. And then if you consider it's Mega, they get the ZA. Like, it is good. Not even close to bad. Alright. We're gonna have to play a little tricky here. Okay, Mantine. The initial phase. Okay, as Zygarde. Oh, fuck. Does it have max attack by chance? Because that's usually what you're looking for. Okay, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Oh, okay, let's look. Okay, so how many max stats does it have? How many of its stats are maxed out? Because attack is really good. Having a max out attack stats is really good, especially when it gets its Mega. Because if you have all three, if you have like all three maxed out, that's a hundo. Which you'll know because the Mewtwo that everyone got was guaranteed hundo. So if it has the same stats as that, then you got a hundo. And I'd say I am absolutely jealous. Cram-alot. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna fire the Wild Charge immediately. We don't play games here. Well, technically we do, but... Okay. Oh, how do you check it? Okay, so the way you check it is when you click on it in the summary, I think you click on the bottom left part of the screen, it'll give you the option to... Yeah, it'll give you the option to appraise, and that's how I figure it out. It's pretty simple. Actually, you know what, Ab? How about if you're so confused, after this match, I'll show you how to do it. Since we got plenty of time here. After this match, I will show you how to appraise. Which is a very important thing to do. You need to do, especially when it comes to using certain Pokemon. Oh gosh. Yeah, you lost all your stats, buddy boy. Okay. I'm not. Was he suspecting me to get greedy? Not sure. Guess we'll find out. Oh boy, he got the chestnut. Okay, gotcha. Because your Pokemon goes on your local language. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I will assist you after I beat this guy. So, right now. Okay. Let's do that real quick. Lovely. So, we're gonna... Ooh, Lunala. Okay, so, how about this Giratina named Fred Astaire? You click, you do that, alright, click the bottom right, you appraise, and as you can see, mine is actually max stats. The reason I named it Fred Astaire is because I always had this tradition of naming my Giratina altered forms after old-time singers. I have one named Bing Crosby, one named Frank Sinatra, and so on. It's a little running gag for my locals. It's tradition, too. But yeah, the appraisal is a good way to tell if you caught a really good Pokemon. Because sometimes you can catch really like maxed out Pokemon and you don't even realize it. It's happened to me before. Got a Shundo Remoraid one time because of it. Oh, Shadow Ball. That's interesting. Alright. Now, do they proc the Pika is the question. Oh, do they? Oh, they're gonna have to. Oh, getting the fly was quite vital there. But yeah. Alright. Oh, he procced the Pika. Yeah. Yeah, this is quite funny because if he gets hit by the Pika, he basically starts hitting like a wet paper bag. And we're just gonna save you for a shield. Yeah, we absolutely need to save. Okay. I'm going to predict he's gonna go for the Body Slam first. Damn it. Alright. All good though. Alright. Yeah, double mud in the back was not ideal. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, if we just predicted... Alright, all good though. Because yeah, unfortunately that Gastrodon play was like basically 50-50. But going forward we'll probably shield it just to be safe. Live and learn. Now, this Morpeko. Alright, go for Aura Wheel or Psychic Fangs? I think it's Aura Wheel. Okay, we did made the right call there. Righteous! And we gotta make sure to shield this because otherwise it will one-shot us. Because it is at +1. Yeah, of course it gets the extra move. You're dead now. And now we just we start slamming this thing with Rage Fists. Oh, max attack, great defense, and fine HP. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Now, okay, let me think here. Do you have this? Do you do the routes? Because the routes are the only way you can get the cells to max it out. Alright, what What is this Annihilate gonna do here? Alright. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try this. 1, 2, 3. Dang it! Okay, that was a poor call on our part. Who runs close combat on a Pawmot? Okay, that makes no sense. You always run... Ideally, you run Break Break. Guessing I kind of missed the... Oh. Which way? Like, walking different routes of the map? Yes and no. Well, you basically click on routes, I think once per day. I think one route per day will guarantee you a Zygarde cell. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, there should be a video out there describing it better. But yet the Zygarde cells are only available on the routes. Now we're just gonna hit this thing with a Brick Break. Yep, sounds about right. Alright. Now let's... Yeah, Flower Trick, that was predictable. Now we're just gonna fire a nice Surf here. Okay. Yeah, the thing about okay, good. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I actually haven't even touched my Zygarde yet because its stats were so low. I'm probably gonna have to. I'm waiting for the shiny to come out just in case I get a better one. Like I got max stats on my shiny Meloetta from the Univator. But yeah. Okay. Now, I'm gonna see if he's gonna go for the swap yet. Looks like it. Yeah. Ooh. Toasty. Yep. That you know it. I'm actually working on, you know, I think after this I need to work on the 500 subspecial still. It may or may not be featuring another prominent figure in the sprite anime of the Kirby sprite animation community. You'll just have to wait and see. But it'll be pretty cool. Okay. Guess it didn't fall for the bait there. The Kingdra didn't fall for the bait. Yeah. Oh, and we didn't fall for theirs. Okay. Okay. They think no, they're not going for Swift. Ha ha ha! I'm not falling for that again. You fool! You tried, but you failed. And failing means you failed, I guess. Okay. All right. We're gonna blow this Brionne out of the sky. Get out of here. Kapuya! Oh gosh. That was an absolute one shot. Oh yeah. Okay, got 3 for there. Not bad. Lily. Could be better. Huh. You know, if we get lucky for our matches here, we might be able to hit Veteran by the end of the stream. That'd be interesting. Nope. Oh, this is good. This is good. Yeah, sending this out is actually good for us. Because we can just Rage Fist. Oh, Pokemon friendly battle? Sure. How about this? If you stick around till the end of the stream, we can have a little sparring match. Does that sound good? Since since there's only 5 sets, these will be a lot shorter than the Thursday ones. We have a nice little sparring match. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, Shao Tarantar, those might be a little problematic. But Annihilate did its job. I want to say they're gonna... Stone Edge kills? Okay, that might complicate things. I did not realize Stone Edge killed from that range. Okay, but they definitely made a choice to sack in their Tarantar like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Oh, they threw. Okay, they threw there. If they had shielded the Tarantar, they would have won. I think they want to let the Mantine. They want to get their Mantine a win, but in doing so, they lost. You know, sometimes the best way to win is to allow your opponent to lose. Let your opponent make the move. But here we're just gonna set up. Yeah, I think. in a game where you can't exactly set up. In a game without setup moves, you can still set up. Funny how that works. Alright. Two, three, four, five. Now we're actually going to let Morpeko take us out. Because we're gonna switch into our Annihilate. Which we are then going to shield. Oh, they Psychic Fangs. And now, watch as we... Okay, that's not good. Actually, this might work out. Alright, let's see. How hard do you hit? Alright, we're gonna have to pray. Yeah, that was predictable. But we're not down for the count just yet. That's one thing you gotta remember. And the fact that they did not go for the body slam. May have actually worked against them. Unless they had some extra bulkage. Alright. This should be... Boom. Another victory. Let's go. Yeah. You know, maybe I think when next season starts, I'm actually gonna like go full meta because I want to try and go to the regionals. Ooh, very good lead. Oop. Alright, they do not... Okay, they go for the dive. That makes sense. Alright, we're just gonna... fire this. Oh, they shield. Okay, that... Definitely caught me off guard. Okay, so our goal here is we are not going to proc the gulping missile. Because that's the one way to get around this is to the Cram-alot is just not activate its ability until it happens if you let it use its move. Alright, let's see if they... And luckily for us, we can do just that. Oh. I'm not sure that was the right move, Morpeko. Now let's see, it's gonna come down to whether or not we can get 3 Rage Fists off. Basically, they need to hit 2 Frenzy Plants if they want to win. Which I'm not sure they can exactly stack. Yep. There goes 1. Thunder Punch. Oh, okay. But we win CMP tie, which gives us the win. Let's go. Honestly, I forgot that. I think they gave Chestnut Thunder Punch this season, so easy to miss. Yeah, it's funny because whenever there's a lot of things they give a lot of moves to Pokemon that you don't normally use. So then when you see them using that move, they're like, "Wait, I didn't know you get that." Thunder Punch on Chestnut was that for me. It does make sense, deals with the make sure it doesn't get walled by Cram-alot. So it makes sense, all things considered. Yeah, with the Mantine again. So we're gonna prepare this. We're gonna use Surf, get the extra damage, and get the Air-Cuda ready. Prepare the missile. Because another nice part about this, is we get damage, free damage, and a free defense stat drop on their end. Alright. Okay. I feel we survived this. Just barely. Well, I've been wrong before. And we're just gonna close combat here, because they won't resist a nice switch in. Oh, they do. Yep. You suspect it won't kill until it does. All right. Okay, they kind of threw us in a bit of an array there. Whatever. All right, this works out. This actually works. This actually works out. This actually works out in our favor quite well. Because the Mantine is not going to want to take these moves. The only question is whether... No, they don't have it. Right. I guess their switch armor must have been broken. I don't know. Anyways, maybe we didn't count the switch timer right. Oh well. Alright. Setting up so we can take them down. That's the strategy for the night. Oh yeah. No, even if they bubble beam, it just stays neutralized. They just, yeah, I could just bubble beam and just doesn't change anything, cause, yeah. Okay. Interesting. It's definitely interesting. Not sure what they were going for there, but whatever it is. We're just gonna fire. We're gonna fire this. Then we're just gonna start flying. Okay. Ah. Now, what do they have in the back? Regardless of what they have, we need to just rage fist like there's no tomorrow. That is the... Well, let Annihilate do its thing. The only thing they can really hit us with is Brine, because we resist the sludge moves. Which even then doesn't do much. Doesn't do a terrible amount. Yeah, of course they're running double water. Okay, there is still a pathway to winning. Alright, we're just gonna have to be very careful. Because there's a lot of factors here. And I mean a lot. Okay, they go for that and that. Alright, wild charge. Okay, it should be one resisted, maybe? Come on. Okay, that's bull. They need to nerf Gastrodon. They need to nerf that thing. Another Cram-alot. Okay. Well, I suppose we still get it go up there. Huh. Alright. We're speeding through these. Ooh, Shadow Gyarados. Alright, we're just actually gonna stay in. Oh, they just let go. Okay. Alright. Now we're gonna bait out the... Ah-ha-ha. I knew they'd have some... I knew they'd have a muddy lad in the back. The mud. I always assume they have the mud boy. In this case, Seismitoad. Okay. Ah, dang it. Alright, I'm going to predict the Swift. And of course, I would of course get it wrong. Yeah, I might need to add like a. I wish I had like a little counter so like you could count how many it take. I don't know. Oh well. We're just gonna fly. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, horse. Yeah, Kingdra is definitely on my to-do list, or like find a new good Kingdra. Because I think I have one built for Great League, but it's not good, or at least it could be better. All right. Yep. Okay. This works. That works. Now, question is, all right, we need to anticipate the psychic fangs. Of course we don't. Of course. Yes, out of here. Yes, right. Yeah, more Petco is just everywhere. Honestly, next time they do Scroll Cup, I hope more Petco gets to ban next. This is just way too broken. It's like a loose cannon. Unless you have because if you have one counter that's out, it just wins. Another chestnut. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're using thunder. Superpower. Okay. Well, either ways, we're just gonna fire up. We're gonna get our Aracuda ready, and we're gonna build up to double flies because of minus defense. Boom. Boom. Now we just do this. We have no further. Cram-alot's just will serve as a sack swap. And now we're gonna break the Kingdra just so we can get some damage. Because the sooner we take this thing down, the better. Alright, yeah, go ahead. Oh, talk about overkill. Pretty sure a Swift would have killed us. Thing of Palmots, it's proven to be quite frail in this meta. Oh, switching into Chestnut to save you, huh? I get the play, but it just didn't work that time. At least for them. Alright. There we go. That's better. That's Much better. Huh. Opting for the water approach this time. Usually they run Spark. Not this time, I guess. But we're just gonna shield this, because the water gun damage goes faster. Now, was this the move? We might barely, just barely. No. Nope. No. Of course we don't survive it. Alright. It's falling apart. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, what are they going for? Getting the Mantine down will be quite nice. Even if they have Gastrodon in the back, Annihilate can handle it pretty well. Oh. And I'm predicting... this will take a while. It won't take too much longer. These matches do go by pretty quickly, as you can see. Think of like this meta is the matches go by really quickly because you just know how the outcome's gonna go. So it shouldn't be too much longer. I'll put my friend code up. You can add it. Then we have a sparring match before we close things off. As per promised. Alright. Alright. Now I'm actually considering just letting this go. Okay. May have not been the play there. Wait, does this survive a wild charge? Ugh. It does, but barely. But now we're gonna... Looks like we might need to utilize a mechanic. Oh no. We win. We won. Oh, okay, because there'll be a time you have to sleep. Alright, let's check. Let me check. I believe that was actually the last set. Hold on. I believe we have 5 sets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, well, how about this? We got one more set, so add your code so before we can have a match before you go. We need a little break. We'll take a little breather before the last set. Alright, you got the code? Alright. Alright, let me know when you've added me. Up there, up. Okay, I will assume this is you. Okay. All right. I'll make a note of that. 1 second. All right. Now go ahead and send me a map. Choose the league you want to, but no stream sniping. That's my only rule. Don't stream snipe. And you can choose whatever league, and then we'll play a match before we continue on to the last set. Alright, how about we just do Master League? Okay, no, we'll do Ultra League. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh dear, hold on a second. OBS is acting up again. Alright, this time I will remember. Okay, sorry about that. Just give me a second. Alright. Alright, make sure you're not peeking. I'm gonna use a team. Huh. Okay. Alright. You know what? Alright, we'll okay, alright. Alright. Hey, are you peeking? Don't peek. Well, I guess you... Alright. We'll have a nice little match here. Well, it might not be cooked, because considering all my Pokemon may or may not have one common weakness. We'll just have to see. Have a little nice little break here. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright. Oh. If you told me you had some Pokemon below, I would have suggested Great League. I thought based off that. But, you know, best of luck. Good luck. Alright, I'm actually curious here. Not bad. Alright. Ooh, is this the Mewtwo you got from the research, the Hundo? Please tell me it. Please tell me it is. Oh, it just might be. Cool. Okay. No, I'm going to do a little risky bisky here. Ah, it is. Oh wow. I didn't realize, but Regice. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I haven't used Shadow Regice in a while, but seeing that its glowing red eyes is just that looks absolutely gnarly. All right, I'm sure I'm gonna do this. All right, nope. Now, the question is why I ran Focus Blast and Earthquake on a Regice. I will never know. Oh, dang. Alright, and I will call that GG's. You did pretty well, all things considered. Your team was a little low level, but you know, for a low level team, you did pretty good. Yeah, I'll give you that. You know, how about GG's? You know, maybe next time when you have your Pokemon powered up, we could try a rematch. Once you expand your roster. Now we're gonna get back to our last set of matches. Whether you choose to stick around or not, it's up to you. But anyways, we had a good match. Hope you did like my Reggie team. Oh, Swanna. Swan. Alright. Now we're gonna pop the Surf just in case they try to go. So this is what we call insurance. The kind of stuff you get on your car. Boom. I do wonder though. Hydreigon. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, you think you should use the Mega Mewtwo to divide and Dragon? You know what? But you know, it was your first battle. You wouldn't have known. It was your first battle. You'll have many more ahead. You'll have many more, and you're only gonna get better. I mean, at one point I was at your level, and look where I am now. Everyone gets there at some point. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna fire. Okay. Okay, what I think we're gonna do is we're going to do some anticipation here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 7, 8. Alright. Now we're going to anticipate something. We're going to need to anticipate. Oh, this is working out perfectly. Oh. Okay, they should not have done that. If I were them, I would have gone for the close combat if they had it. Because that shadow, think of shadows. They hit 20% harder, but they also get hit harder 20%. Basically, higher 20% attack boost, 20% defense debuff. And that debuff allows wild charge to kill. Kaboom. But yeah, who knows? Maybe one of these days, if we get more people in here, we might be able to have our own little. Might be able to host a fight me tournament or something. Like Prince level compared to you. That's all right. I mean, there's a lot of people who I still fall short of, whether it be for battling like this or raids. So I may be soloing raids, but some people can solo better. You know, I do pretty well, so that's all that really matters. And you're doing pretty well for your level as well. And that's all that matters, you know? Aha. And see, I'm learning as well. Heh. Yeah. The tournament will hopefully one day happen once this channel gets a little bigger. Whether it be from the Pokemon Go videos or the animations. Hopefully both. Like, just imagine. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to think about. Ahaha. Shadow Araquanid. Glad to hear. Alright, we should... Yeah, we're just gonna be absolutely... this is absolutely filthy. Are we gonna pull the sweep? No, we're not. Oh, we lost. Oopsie day. Sorry about that. Guess we got a little carried away there. Did not realize that thing was at full health. Okay, good lead. They always seem to go for charm. But regardless, we're going to set up. Okay, they let it go. Okay, and that's a... Oh, favorite Pokemon region? Well, I started out with Hoenn, so it has to be Hoenn. And I don't want to hear enough of the... I don't want to hear the too much water sort of thing. Oh, mine's Kalos to the Mega Evolution alongside Lil. You know, that makes sense. I mean, nice Mega Evolution did give some spotlight to some otherwise forgotten Pokemon, like Mawile, Kangaskhan. Because a lot of those Pokemon get overshadowed by things like the Metagross and whatnot. But having a nice little Mega to give it some more relevancy is nice. Now, here we have the Pelipper. Cramorant's slightly bulkier. Ugh. Now, do they go for the Hurricane? I'm gonna take a... yeah. No. No. They didn't. Oh, nice bait on their... nice bait on their part. I don't think they're gonna... they could go... no. Oh, dear. Well... Yeah, he played Legend ZA. Yeah. Yeah, ZA was quite nice. Like, story, gave some difficulty. And I really like how they also made it really good for shiny hunting. Yeah, shiny hunting is also quite nice. Okay. Alright. Okay, I don't think we win. Oh well. Even though Gosa. Yeah, but you know, you gotta give him props for like including that into the story, because you know, for most of those games, like if you look at Scarlet and Violet, when you think about the professor, like that happened before the game's events. It's only talked about. But seeing it actually happen like in game just feels different, because you know, like, well, it's one part you see AZ, but you know now, but then of course he's gone. Like you see him one had, but they also gave Lysander a pretty good redemption arc too. I do like how they did that. All right. 4, 5. Yeah, I don't think we survived that. But getting a brick break off will be more important. Ugh. I know they did not like that brick break. 2, 3. By the ways, we are going to enforce them to pop a shield. Now, maybe for lucky, we can take this thing out before it pops another. No. Nope, unfortunately not. I had a plan, didn't work. Oh well. But we got some pretty good Stardust at the end of the day. Hey, did you get everybody got Pokemon champions? Yeah, that's fair. Alright, well, looks like that is the end of our sets for tonight. Thank you for those who were joining in. Again, sorry for the accidentally forgetting to hit the streaming thing again for last night's stream. I will definitely try to avoid more of those in the future. But anyways, I will have posts on Sunday. I'll post a schedule for streams on Sunday as usual. If you want to, okay. Then we also got the poll. If you want to go to the poll, I'm having a poll because I'm considering moving the date for the. It sucked that you're here alone, but you know, one person's better than none. But anyways, there's a poll on the community tab because I'm considering changing the time and the date for the Go Battle streams. So if you want to put your input in that, do so. And stream schedule will be next Sunday, or coming Sunday. See you all then, but for now, gotta bolt.